Hey, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's not coming with us in 2025, like Asics, jean shorts, Tims. But there's gonna be a lot. Hey, there's gonna be a new meta, bro, in 2025, bro. Especially when it comes to people's sneakers. I can already see a change in how people are gonna be rocking their sneakers, and I'm gonna tell y'all which one is gonna be the most popular in 2025. So y'all could be a little bit ahead of the game. You dig what I'm saying? And if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below if these are some great takes, because I do think that there's going to be a super shift in the type of sneakers that people are wearing. And I think some people are going to like it. So you'll have to let me know if you're one of those people. So without further ado, let's get Asics out the window, bro. Asics is going to be replaced with Saucony. Every year, I feel like there is a new dad shoe that comes up, right? We had the Fila's that one year. We had the Balenciaga Triple S's one year. The Yeezy 700/500s, when those came out, I feel like that was a dash shoe that was popular for about a year or so. So every year, I feel like you had New Balance, and then now this year is Asics, right? So every year there's a new dash shoe. But all these dash shoes outside of New Balance, and I'll tell you why here in a second, they only last for 1 year. And I think Asics is going to fit in that category of just lasting 1 year. And the reason is because it's a trend that was just felt forced, right? I feel like majority of those trends were super forced. They kind of just came left field and people just hopped on it because they saw somebody famous do it. And the fits that I see with Asics, and I even had people tell me it feels awkward to wear them, not in the sense of comfort because they are fire, but it's just because I don't know how to style it, right? Mind you, these are the same Asics. These 1130s that everybody rocking, these are the same Asics that people got made fun of for back in the day. So they're going to get replaced with Saucony. That's right, Saucony. Some people probably never even heard of Saucony. It honestly looks super similar to Asics. It's just one of those other dad shoes, comfort shoes, whatever you want to call them. I've been around, and honestly, they've always had, I wouldn't say always, but I've been tapped into Saucony for a long time. I had my first pair of grid webs at Complex Con. I made a video about it, but this was all the way back in like 2018, 2019. Those are super fire, but now they're coming with a lot of collabs, a lot of influencers, things that are like that are attaching to Saucony, and they're coming out with some fire colorways. And so once they start hitting the streets, people get word of them. All it takes is one influencer. They're gonna immediately replace Asics, and they're gonna be the new dad shoe for the year. So don't be surprised if you don't see people wearing Asics as much. You just see them wearing them as beaters or just going to the gym with them, and you see people fitting up in Saucony. Don't be surprised that I told you. Now, the second one that I want to talk about is gonna be any type of mid-top boot. I think boots and those loafer type of shoes are going to be super popular because I think now we're in the day and age of where it's easier to be a quote-unquote fashion guy or girl. You dig what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of inspiration on TikTok, which just copying everybody fits. Now, I'm not just hating, but there are definitely people out there that put fire fits on their original, things like that. I love those type of people. But there's also a lot of people that, they see Lil Yachty, they see Quan, they see, I don't know, Kai Cenat. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just see somebody on the internet, they see that they're popular, what they're wearing is trending, so let me just go ahead and hop on it. And you can make money off doing it. So honestly, I don't blame them either. But I think now that we have access to really being a fashionista, you know what I'm saying, very easily, I think a lot of people are going to try and diverse their fashion trend, just to how they rock things. And I think that's going to force them to get out of that streetwear just so they can be different. And I think the main thing you can do with that is going by like boot route or the loafer route. And I'm kind of already seeing that now. Like I said before, I think the Tims, a lot of people are forcing the Tims, but there's a lot of boots and loafers that I'm starting to pick up. And I think once people want to start elevating and coming out of that streetwear feeling because they see everybody else is doing it, and then all the creators and stuff, they're going in that lane now. I think that's going to be a major pickup, and you're gonna see a lot of that. Like I said, I'm already ahead of the curve. I already got a couple of mine. And I'm gonna put y'all on game, bro. Look up Kid Super Boots. Kid Super Boots, bro. any of those low top boots, those are so fire. I wish I had a pair. I haven't been able to find one in my size. But if you wear a smaller size, you can probably even find them on sale, bro. Those are hip. I have a pair of Vans. It's called, I don't even know what they're called. I think they're called Off the Wall Van. Not Off the Wall because that's their brand name. Dang, I forgot the name of it. But I made a video on it. You can find it on my channel. But those is like mid-top boot. Different color sole and the whole rest of the shoe that just offsets it super well. I think it goes with any fit. Those are fire. And then I also want the New Balance loafers. Those are kind of expensive, but I think all loafers are kind of expensive, but I feel like that kind of fits my vibe than just a regular loafer. So those are some actual recommendations as well. And then for Saucony, look up J-Tip Sauconys. Those are some fire Sauconys, or Gridweb Sauconys. Those are also good too. So not only am I here to put y'all on in the future, but I'm giving y'all the keys to success. Here you go. Now, the next one, and I think this is where this is going to be a major shift just in the community in general. I think a lot of people are going to go back to rocking Jordans that they like. I think the past, I would say like 2 years or so, people have really been striving away from Jordans, and almost to the point where people are like making fun of people for wearing Jordans. They're just out of style. And I wouldn't say that they're necessarily out of style. I don't think Jordans could ever get out of style. Obviously, they're not selling out as much as they used to, and people aren't going crazy over them. But if you see a Jordan goes with any fit. I don't know what we're talking about here. You dig what I'm saying? And so with 2025 coming out, they're basically re-releasing and just releasing in general fires Jordans. A lot of stuff from people's childhood, a lot of grails, a lot of nostalgic pieces. And I think that there's the amount of shoes that are dropping and the quality of the shoes, like specific names to these shoes. I think there's multiple shoes actually for everybody that is going to force them to buy one of these pairs that are coming out in 2025. And it makes no sense in this day and age to buy these shoes and not wear them. So I think with a lot of these shoes coming out, especially at a rapid pace, people are just going to be wearing their shoes. And it's also going to make people bring back out their other Jordans, because you know how that goes. When the new pair comes out, everybody goes back to get the old pair to claim that they've been on it for a while. So I think a lot of people are going to go back to their Jordans. And I have some specific Jordans that I think are going to get repopularized. Number one on my list is the Jordan 3 in general. I think it's a shoe that was supposed to get hyped up the most next on the hype train, because first we had Jordan 1s, and then we went to Dunks, and then we went to Jordan 4s, and then we went into our comfort era with the A6, New Balance, etc. And so I think Jordan 3s never got their shine, right? But in 2025, they're having a bunch of 3s come out. There's already a bunch of 3s already that came out that are super fire. So we're going to get the Black Cat 3s alongside with the Black Cat 4s. So there's a lot of Jordan 3s. I think that's going to be a super popular model. Jordan 1 low cuts. I think that's going to be a sleeper. They have a different shape than any of the other Jordan 1 lows. So I'm talking about the OG cut only, not just regular low ones, but the OG cut. I think we're going to start seeing those into play a little bit more. They've been releasing them a lot lately. They've been coming out with popular colorways lately. And I've been seeing them on the streets here and there. You dig what I'm saying? And they fit. They fit with today's style, because people still like that dunk look because it's fire, but it's not doing too much. But we're so played out on dunks, so we just need a substitute for it. And obviously Jordan 1 lows and dunks look almost the exact same. So Jordan 1 G lows are going to be a super sleeper. And I think Jordan 11s have the potential to make a comeback. Jordan 11s have just kind of that staple shoe. They always drop around Christmas. So any kid that's like high school or anything like that, or just in general, honestly, even grown men, they want that Jordan 11 for the Christmas holiday. And I think the last two releases can because they weren't OGs, right? We just had the Gratitudes and we had the red ones. I think that was the year before. So those aren't OG colorways. So I think people kind of just they're all right. Even though the cherries, they did all right. But Gratitudes, and so... But now we have the Legend Blues coming back out, and then also whatever other Jordan 11s that they plan to drop in 2025. So we have another OG pair coming out, and I think that's just one of the staples where you kind of just see a fresh pair of Bred 11s on somebody's feet, and you just have to just give them You feel what I'm saying? I feel like we can never go past that. So I think it's going to be a major shift into where people are going back into just wearing shoes that they like in general, because again, Jordans have always been top dogs when it came to fashion, and then everybody started trying to be different. Then we got TikTok, everybody trying to be the same. You know what I'm saying? And so Jordans kind of got phased out, but I think they're gonna get phased back in, and everybody has a pair of Jordans. Because even people that you don't think rock Jordans, that COVID era had everybody wearing Jordans, because the Black Cat 4s went to $1,000 shoe out of nowhere, and they were literally sitting on shelves. So don't be surprised if you see people bringing out all their favorite OG Jordans, or just Jordans in general, back in 2025. And like I said, Jordans are timeless, bro. You can get so many. It's a decent 12 to 14 silhouettes that you can pull a fit off with Jordan. So don't be surprised. But I think that's it for all the shoes that I have for right now that I think are going to be the new meta in 2025. Let me know if y'all think I'm accurate or not. And if you have any ones that you think that I missed, let me know in the comment section below as well. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.